one. Hi there, everybody. Meteorologist Dontae Jones here in the Dick Goddard Weather Center. Here live on Facebook after the noon. Just kind of get you caught up on what the forecast is how the forecast is looking. I do know English, I promise. How the forecast is looking this week. Hot. I often say, for those of you who like a particular season, it's your favorite season for a reason. If you like winter, you like all that comes with winter. You like the snow, you like the cold, and what have you. If you're like me and you like the summer, you like it summer. You like it hot and humid and sunshine. That's exactly what we're going to get later on this week. So we've not seen a lot of summer type weather so far. It's been a lot in the 70s and some 80s, and not a lot of humidity around. Just kind of felt like spring, in all honesty. And if you like spring, then you probably didn't mind the summer yet so far. Well, we got a little heat wave coming our way. We'll at least have 3 days in the 90s. All right, let's get you started here. Big headlines, heat and humidity coming in this week. Temperatures in the 90s. It'll feel hotter than that. We'll run through that coming up in the 8-day. And then there is some chances for pop-up showers and storms. Now, those will probably help you out in the afternoon and evening if you're underneath some of the stifling heat and humidity and you're like, please let a thunderstorm come in my neighborhood and cool me off a little bit. But it's not going to be a complete washout. And then this weekend, at least the second part of the weekend, looking good. Lower temperatures with some sunshine around, lower humidity too as the front comes through and cools us back down. Here's a time lapse of Puddin' Bay. This is what summer's about. You're on the water. You got the boats out there. You got the sunshine out there, too. The temperatures are nice and warm. Currently, we're sitting in the lower 80s now. It's up Ashtabula, about 79, but at least you're right on the cusp there of seeing 80. 80 in Lorain, Worcester at 81, 81 in Akron, down in the Canton, New Philly at 82. Youngstown at 81. So most of us seeing some sunshine, maybe a few clouds building from time to time. And again, an isolated shower or storm is possible this afternoon, but most of us are going to remain dry. Dew point temperatures in the lower to mid 60s. So that's that measure of humidity in the atmosphere. If you look at those mid-60s, it's kind of getting a little closer to that word oppressive. Not that mid-60s is oppressive. It's not. We'll get into the 70s for dew points where you start to get that oppressivity, if you will. I don't even think that's a word, but oppressiveness. But it is going to be muggy. It's going to feel like summertime. Akron this afternoon, again, partly cloudy skies to mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid-80s. I do think you'll be a little warmer than 84. In Akron, I think you'll probably get to like 86 or so. I know, what's 2 degrees? But, I mean, I'm just saying. You want to be technical. I mean, I'm a meteorologist. I want to try and hit the high on the money. But within a couple of degrees, give or take, you'll be in the mid-80s by and large. I don't think you'll know the difference between 84 and 85 and 86, to be honest with you. If you do, I don't know. Maybe you can make some money. But so weather checklists, I like coming up with these. These are fun, especially the last one. When I try and come up with what you should have for lunch or for dinner, and I don't even mention it, so I just slyly put it up there and see if you notice. There are a few of you out there who have noticed, and you've written me and said, I love it when you do the weather checklist because it tells you what to have for dinner. Yeah, I mean, this is just a day where you spend it outdoors. You come home from work, and you decide, hey, it's summertime. Before I know it, it's going to be winter and dark when I'm coming home from work, and I'm going to be trapped in the house. Put on the shades, put on the shorts and the t-shirt and the flip-flops and the sunscreen and get out and enjoy summertime. This is what the umbrella, maybe you might want the umbrella if you're sitting out in the backyard or sitting on by the water somewhere and you want to block the sun from you. That's where you want to use the umbrella, but using the umbrella for rain, no, not today. Not for most of us anyway. UV index is high. It's at an 8. So certainly use the sunscreen. Use it generously. For the most part, allergies aren't going to get you today unless you suffer from grass allergies. So the grass pollen is high. So just a heads up there for that. Fishing forecast looking good this evening. Light chop, quiet conditions, nice and warm temperatures. As far as the water temperature, it's 74. I know you can catch different fish depending on the water temperature. Good couple of days to go boating too. Maybe tomorrow there might be a passing shower or storm, but by and large we're dry for the next couple of days. Here, really for the next few days, we're on the drier side. We've capped it at about a 20% chance today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Now, when I make the forecast here in about 45 minutes or so for the evening shows, and I'll look at the updates of the forecast models and see if I have to adjust those numbers, those percentages of precipitation at all. But late this week and into the first part of the weekend, probably a better chance of afternoon and evening pop-up showers and storms, especially as we get into Friday and Saturday, because that's a front that's coming through, and that's what's going to cool us down as we get into the weekend. So that's a better chance of seeing the pop-up showers and storms. So if you got plans for Friday and Saturday, outdoors, especially in the afternoon and evening, I'll probably pay attention more to the forecast because the front's coming through, and so that's a better chance of seeing the pop-up showers and storms. Don't want to wash out. Like yesterday, I think when I forecast on Friday, we were going with a 30% chance on Sunday. I think it was more than that. I was driving from Columbus, and it pretty much rained the entire time that I was driving from Central Ohio. So that's a better than 30% chance. So again, pay attention to the forecast going forward if you have the outdoor plans for Friday and for Saturday afternoon and evening. In the near term, here's today. Partly to mostly sunny, just an isolated shower. If you look right there where between Canton and Columbiana, you might see a green dot right there. You know, that's just to signify there could be a passing pop-up shower or storm, but most of us dry. There's tomorrow, so an isolated shower storm popping up. Again, we got it at 20% right now because this is just one model. We look at it like 3 other models besides this one and see what what they're all thinking. This is pretty good though. This is a pretty good model. So if this stays consistent, then I could probably go with maybe a 30% for tomorrow. But with the model update, it may not stay consistent. It may take that out. And as we get you into Wednesday, now Wednesday's dry. Look at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but then by the evening time, say about 7, then that's what we got. Some showers and storms coming in here by evening time on Wednesday. I feel like I got to sneeze. So just a heads up. If I sneeze, I'm letting you know beforehand. But I think it's subsided right now, so that's good. And then some showers after that until the wee hours of the morning, Wednesday night into early Thursday. And then Thursday afternoon, maybe an isolated pop-up shower or thunderstorm around. So today, partly to mostly sunny. Again, an isolated pop-up shower storm, but most of us are dry. About 85 in Cleveland. The rain about 81, 82-ish. 85 in Chardon, 87 in Seville. And then tonight, quiet, partly cloudy skies, 66, Brooklyn, Cleveland, Austinburg a little bit cooler, about 61, 62, maybe 63 or so, 65 in Alliance. Again, just quiet, partly cloudy. Now look at this. This for me, for the summer lovers out there, this is for us. This is what I worked on for us, summer lovers. The fall lovers will get their chance in about a couple of months. They'll get their temperatures, but the winter lovers, give about 6 months, you get yours. But right now, this is for us. 87 tomorrow. Sunshine again, those partly I'll probably put partly cloudy tomorrow as opposed to sunny with the pop-up shower and storm chance, but 90 on Wednesday. Yeah. Now here's the caveat, and this is for everybody. So there's 3 days of 90s there, and it's going to be muggy, so just remember to be careful with the pets, yourself. Don't overdo it if you're outdoors. Remember the sunscreen, drink plenty of water, kind of be in the shade. I just don't want anyone, although I'm excited about this and fellow summer lovers are excited about this, I just don't want anybody to overdo it. I always want to stress that, okay? But then outside of that, all right, let's enjoy our 90s. So sunshine and 90 on Wednesday. Now, because the humidity is going to be high, the heat index is going to kick in, so it's going to feel hotter. So on Wednesday, with the high of 90, we could see heat indices in about the mid 90s, and then Thursday and Friday We're in the lower 90s for temperatures. The humidity's high. It'll feel like we're in the upper 90s to about 100. So just a heads up for Thursday and Friday, it will feel like we're near 100. So it's going to get hot. But then the showers and thunderstorms come in by the time we get into Friday and Saturday. And then that starts to cool us down. 84 on Saturday, 82 on Sunday, low humidity values when the cold front comes in and it switches the air from out of the south to out of the north. 80 degrees next Monday, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the lower 70s. That just screams boat, fishing, swimming, ice cream stand, popsicles, I can't, splash pads, all the above. I mean, this is just so wonderfully summer. Enjoy it, because who knows when those 70s are coming back, that summer in name only kind of stuff. So all right, so that's the forecast there. That's hotter temperatures coming, especially Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, where we'll be in the mid 90s to near 100 as far as the heat index. So just prepare for that mid to late week. If the kids are in camp or at practice or sports or what have you, just make sure you're careful there with the liquids and relaxing and resting in some shade and things like that. Don't overexert yourself. Other than that, enjoy it. It's summertime. All right, I'm going to get the forecast together. I've already done a fresh clickable and updated the website. So we will see you on the TV side at 4 o'clock. I'm going to shoot if you usually watch us at 5 o'clock, I'm about to shoot a new Dontae Eats a Cookie segment here. This one's going to be fun and interesting. So maybe watch tonight at 5 o'clock if you're into the Dontae Eats a Cookie. This is season 2, by the way. We got some good things planned for season 2. All right, everybody, have a good one. We'll see you at 4 o'clock.